Hi everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Debbie. Welcome. I'm glad you could join me today. And I am doing a little bit of planning in my social media planner. This is a classic sized happy planner. It is just a planner that I picked up off of Amazon. I will link this if it's still available in my Amazon link down below. I have a storefront there, which means if you go through my link and buy something while you're there, I get a tiny, tiny little wee bit of commission that I can use to purchase something else off of Amazon, and that helps me keep this channel going. So this will definitely be in my Amazon storefront in the section for planning and paper crafting. And this is the Cozy Winter Ephemera cut and glue book that I have. And most of the pictures, most of the pages in here have these beautiful warm toned pictures in here. But a few of these pages had these beautiful wintry blues. And that's what I'm cutting out and I'm going to use in here to set up my monthly page and my... People are still calling this a currently page, right? I don't know what else to call it. I use it for a few different things because this is my social media planner. I'll probably also use a few of these little thin washi tapes because there are some of these blue colors in here, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to get a bit of a match. For these ephemera pieces, oh my gosh, so I have some of them cut out already. This stack of books with the muffins on top, some of these wonderful hot drinks. This is the girl on the front of the book. She's amazing, as well as some warm and cozies. This nice cottage in winter. Absolutely stunning bits in here. So I don't put much down on my monthly page in my planner simply because I have places to put everything in here. But what I do put in here is if I see a challenge or something that I want to join, I will put it in here as well so that I don't forget and I actually do the challenge and post it. I haven't done one for a while, so I'm looking for some things to start in January. So I think I'm going to keep this. Some of these smaller bits I'll probably keep for my weekly spreads. And I won't make you watch me cut all of this stuff out. It's just boring to do that. So I actually think I'm going to take this piece, this tree, and I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to put it here in the center, or am I going to put it towards the outside and put this? This is pretty. So if I do that, I'm going to grab my paper trimmer because it's so much easier, and I am just going to cut this. I'm going to try to make it straight, and then I am going to I'm just going to cut it off center, maybe to this side instead of this side, because I want to keep the front door on one piece. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to trim this into two, and I'm going to trim this into two as well. There. And I'm going to put that down in here. So I'm not going to put much on my monthly. So I'm going to put this down over here like this. And this down over here like this. And then put this like this. So to put this down, I am simply going to use Scotch Guard permanent glue stick. I'm just putting some glue in here off camera. I got a piece of paper over to the side here. So I'm going to line this up so that it's on the bottom. And I'm just going to put it, I'm going to put it all the way over to that line. And I'll just go back and trim. Oh, I don't even have to, I don't think. It's on there. So that one's going to go there. This one's going to go here. So most of the bottom of this page is going to be covered. So this is all I've got. I've just got a sketchbook here. So I don't get glue in my planner. This stuff dries up pretty good anyway. So there. I like using a little bit of creative license in here on my monthly. So decorating it is all kinds of fun. There, so across the bottom. Now, but I am going to take a ruler and redraw my lines right through these pictures. So if I use a Sharpie pen, let's get one that I know is fairly close to new and has some good ink in it. And then I just take a ruler. So I'm just going to line up right on here. It's really easy to do. That's pretty cool. So this ruler is actually the exact width of these monthly boxes. I'll have to remember that because that means that I can just put this ruler right down in the middle on this middle box, line it up on both sides, and I know that all of these lines that I'm drawing are going to be nice and straight. So I have my boxes redrawn there. And it's pretty easy to do. So if you're going to cover over some boxes in your monthly, I wouldn't stress too much about it, because as long as you're putting something that you can write over, like a matte washi tape or something like this, then it's not going to make very much of a difference at all. You can still just put your boxes back in. Now, I'm not going to date them. I just want my lines there. There. So I have my lines drawn back in. So that is absolutely perfect in my opinion. I need something really little to put up on Sunday up here because there's no date up here. This is New Year's Day. So I'm going to go back and look at those. So I'm just going to glue this down. I think I'm going to put it down. No, I'm going to put it down this way. I was going to put it down the other way, but it goes slightly off, so it covers the 7. So I think I'll just put it like that. It doesn't cover anything this way, but it just kind of finishes this page off. So I'm going to go to my currently page next. And I am going to decorate this. And I'm going to divide this again. So I've got 4 boxes. And to do that, I'm just going to use some of this washi tape. So let me see. And that blue washi matches it almost perfectly. That nice, warm, cozy blanket. So January and February are the 2 coldest months here. And they're pretty cold. I can just barely see that line through my washi. So using the line to keep it as straight as I can keep it. I'm going to grab my Tim Hortons card here. I'm going to go almost to my edge and cut that off. And I'm going to go to the outside edge, just inside these holes, so that I don't get any on there. I'm just going to eyeball this like that. And I'm going to put some of this right down the middle so that I have 6 lines on here. 6 boxes, sorry, not 6 lines, but 6 boxes. I'm only going to go to here because this has, I'll go to here because then I can see that little bit of writing across the bottom. This is just the important days in here. So New Year's Day and Martin Luther King Jr. Day on the 15th. This looks slightly off to me. It looks like I pulled that tape. That looks a little bit better to me. It's hard when you don't have a line going that way. So I have my boxes. I'm going to grab this. This is the whiteout or correction tape, if that's what you call it, from Temu that I purchased. And if I can find this again, I'll link it down below because this is actually a pretty good whiteout, and there's 30 meters of it on here, and it's almost the same price as the little wee ones that have like 9 feet or something from Dollarama that I get. So, and this isn't priorities either. So I'm gonna white out the 1, the 2, and the 3. And then I'm going to add a few more lines in here. I'm just going to grab this little cup right here, and I'm going to trim off the outside edges of it just to make it a little bit smaller. I'm just lining it so that you can barely see the blue tape underneath there. And then I have this one as well, which I am going to put down here, I think. That'll be a perfect spot for it. So I have the 2 mugs on here. That's lots for this page. I do a lot of writing on this page. So I'm going to keep that as simple as I possibly can. I'm actually going to take my ruler again, and I am going to go over these light gray lines to give this whole thing a cohesive look so that I have dark lines to write in like this. So this is what I call my ideas page. This is where when I'm watching somebody else's video or looking through Pinterest or on Facebook, watching shorts, doing all kinds of things like that, I see somebody doing something and I go, oh, but I could, and I think of how I could put my own spin on it. And that's where I might write down in here the name of the video I watched and whose video it was, that information. So you should be giving people credit when you're seeing things. So I like that to keep track of those. And this is my monthly page. So I keep this open because also down here, I will put down things like there's some videos that I do on a monthly basis, and I will keep track of those down here to make sure I'm getting them done. The monthly prep in my Happy Planner is one of those videos. So, but down here it would be the monthly prep for February because I want to do that ahead of time. So that is my monthly at a glance. It's really pretty, just how simple it is. I really like this and how I'm using my currently page or ideas page. I hope you get some inspiration from this and you know that you don't always have to use Happy Planner stickers or stickers at all. I mean, this is a 0 sticker and it's really pretty. It's seasonally appropriate. I kind of love this. Kind of love it. So if you like this, please give it a thumbs up. Also comment where you're watching from. I'd love to know where you are. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, if you did that before you left, that would be truly amazing. I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers, the people that watch. I appreciate you all. And Happy New Year, everyone. I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, have a wonderful day and bye-bye for now.